Alright, what's up everybody out there? How y'all doing? Aaron here. And I have another deck profile for you guys. Alright, so have you ever heard of the Tri-Brigades? Because this is going to be a Tri-Brigade deck. Tri-Brigade is a Beast, Beast, Warrior, Wing Beast deck. And it is a Link deck. So yeah, Tri-Brigades, you see right here, is what I'm going to be doing. And to show you guys. Now here's the thing. Again, Links, I do not like to do. But what I used to play is the X-Savers. X-Savers was pretty good. It's just not as consistent anymore as the way you would want to play X-Savers anymore now. So what I did is add it with the Tri-Brigades. Because now if you're going to play X-Savers, you must combine it with something. And then I'm not a pure Tri-Brigade. I'm not a competitive player. And I'm sure there have others who have played the Tri-Brigades have gone pure Tri-Brigade. Not my type of thing. So the way I made this, okay, pretty much if you want to have some fun, which I do, why don't you make a deck where it's going to be Tri-Brigades and you combine it with something. And for me, the way I did it is combining it with the X-Savers. So I say this is pretty cool because, you know, I like it. It's interesting because yeah, X-Savers have their own, have Beast and Beast Warriors. So this is a Tri-Brigade X-Saver deck. Pretty interesting. It's fun to do. So first off, for any deck that you're doing Beast type monsters, okay, you're gonna go with the Rescue Cat. Rescue Cat is pretty much you summon out, tribute it, special summon any lower level 3 or lower Beast type monsters from your deck, special summon them. So summon, tribute it, special summon 2. Now we'll go with the Tri-Brigades. So yeah, Rescue Cat's considered like your number one thing you want to do. Now for Tri-Brigades, you start off with the Fractal. So Fractal is 2 effects. First off, you can discard this card from your hand to the graveyard. Then you send away a level 3 or lower Tri-Brigade to the graveyard. Now the reason why you're going to want to send these to the graveyard or have Tri-Brigades in the graveyard is because there is another type of way you can link with this deck than just the ones we have on the field. There's a second way. The second way is when you summon this out or any other Tri-Brigade, what it's going to let you do is remove from play from your graveyard as many Beast, Beast Warrior, or Wing Beast monsters. Remove them from play to link summon your monster. That's what's interesting about the deck. You're gonna remove from play the monsters for as many as you need of linking your monster. Interesting, right? So you summon this out, activate the effect, remove from play as many. It doesn't have to be Tri-Brigade, it's just Wing Beast or Beast Warrior. Remove them from play, special summon a link monster. That's what's interesting about the Tri-Brigades. That's what they do. So your Fractal is like your, I say your number one thing. Then you got the Nerval. So yeah, 3 Fractal, 3 Nerval. You know, I'm gonna go with this method. I'm gonna go with this. I'm sure others have gotten, you know, 3 Fractal, 2 Nerval, but me it's 3. Now, when that is sent to the graveyard from the field, or you know, from the deck to the graveyard, what you're gonna be able to do is search for a Tri-Brigade, add it to your hand. So a searcher on the field as well, do the effect. All the Tri-Brigades have that effect, and only once per turn. So it's not like, you know, you do it once and then you do it once again. Nah, it's only It's only once per turn. And that's your searcher. Alright. Then you got the kit. Brigade kit. Now, of course, I've seen most players, they go with 3 kits, but me, I'm going with 1. Kit is when that's sent into the graveyard, you send away another Brigade into the graveyard. So that's like summing out the kit, you know, put it to the graveyard, add another one, add another Nerval. Because yeah, you're gonna want to have some more Brigades or Wing Beast, Beast Warrior, or Wing Beast, whatever it is, into the graveyard to do the effect of when you're going to be banishing them. So you want monsters in there, because that's what the effects are. When you summon these out, most likely what you're going to be doing is banishing from your graveyard. So kit's effect when it's thrown to the graveyard, send away another Brigade. When it's on the field, summon, has the effect also. And then last but not least is the Kuraz. Pretty much Kuraz. Discard one other Beast Warrior, Wing Beast monster. Special summon this card from your hand. Has the effect also when it's special summoned. That's all the Brigades. Alright. X-Sabers. So, the regular X-Sabers, of course, the Bogart Knight, X-Saber Bogart Knight, Beast Warrior, so this counts. When normal summon, special summon another X-Saber in your hand. Arabella. Now, of course, a tuner, so yeah, there's just like, let's just say, there's only 3 synchro monsters in it, because it's still going to be synchro. So, Arabella. When this card inflicts damage to your opponent by a direct attack, discard 1 random card from your opponent's hand. Most likely you're not going to really depend on that a lot, because, of course, what you're going to want to do is, since it's a beast, this counts also when it's in the graveyard, especially for the Bogart Knight. Beast Warrior, Wing Beast monsters you can remove from play from your graveyard, so it does not have to be, you know, a Brigade. Just remove them from play when you do the effect. Dark Soul, Beast monster. When it is sent, okay, when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you're gonna, at the end phase, add 1 X-Saber monster from your deck, add it to your hand. At the end phase, it's not exactly, you know, it's sent away and you search. No, at the end phase. So, sent away, end phase, search. X-Saber Vultro. So you guys can see right here, X-Saber Vultro, yeah, it is a dual terminal type of way, so it's like you could barely see, but it's Vultro, 6-star, 24 attacker. Okay, it's not a tribute to play a 6. It is when you have 2 X-Sabers on the field, you can special summon him. So yeah, it's a 6, but it doesn't mean you're going to tribute. It's just when you have 2 X-Sabers on the field, you can special summon this X-Saber. Doesn't mean it's once, you know, you don't have 1 on the field. No, if you have both, go ahead, play them both. But then its other effect is once per turn, you can bring back a level 4 or lower X-Saber from your graveyard on back to the field. And then the last X-Saber is a level 1, and that's Ragagura. When this card is no more special, you can add 1 X-Saber monster from your graveyard, add it right back to your hand. Now for my last monsters, this is not an X-Saber, this is not a Brigade, but it's very, very useful. Okay. Is using Fables. The Fabled Cerebral. It is a tuner, but here's the thing. It is a beast monster. Now, whenever this card is discarded to the graveyard, special summon it. because that's what you can do a lot in this deck, especially with the Caress. You discard a Beast, Beast Warrior, Wing Beast. So if you discard this and you special summon the Caress, you're gonna special summon this once again, so you have 2 monsters. So yeah, a lot of monsters in here, but you know, some decks, you know, you're gonna need a lot of monsters. Alright, so for magic cards then, you go the one Raigeki. So yeah, maybe a little, you know, dark, but at least, you know, you see Raigeki right here. Harpy's Feather Duster. Book of Moons you're gonna need still. That's like so powerful still. One of the most powerful spell cards. Foolish Burial, because yeah, you wanna get your Nerval in there. And most likely you're gonna wanna go for your kit, so your kit can send away one more Tribigate. Alright, now trap cards. Okay, first, Tri-Brigade Revolt. Tri-Brigade Revolt is, when you activate this card, special summon as many Beast, Beast Warrior, Wing Beast monsters that are removed from play, bring them onto the field. As many as you want, but then you must make a Tri-Brigade Link monster. That's what you're doing. Bring in as many as you want. Doesn't have to be Tri-Brigades. And the effects are negated. Bring out as many as you want. That's gonna make you make a Link Link Tri-Brigade. You must make a Link Tri-Brigade. And if you can't do it, well then you just can't do it. But this is bringing them right back. Tri-Brigade Revolt. And then you've seen a lot now what I do. Of course, the Destructive Karma Cannon changes many monsters on the field as possible to face down defense position. Then, if either player's control of a face-up monster or monsters, they must send all face-up monsters they control to the graveyard. And remember, that does not say when your opponent declares an attack. It can be done anytime. And then just Compulse. I love Compulse. Even if it says, you know, target, who cares? It's just a powerful trap card for me. Alright, so that's the deck. We'll go with the extra deck now. Alright then. Tri-Brigade Blossom. Link 2. So Tri-Brigades are Link monsters. There's no Synchro or Xyz to the Tri-Brigades. So Blossom, Link 2. This is what Tri-Brigade Blossom does. 2 Beast, Beast Warrior, Wing Beast monsters. Now, when you bring it out, special summon a level 4 or lower Beast, Beast Warrior, Wing Beast monsters from your hand. Also, you cannot special or you know anything unless you're doing Tri-Brigade monsters. So it lets you do an extra special summon if you do have it or not. So sometimes it really just doesn't. It's okay just to bring out your Dark Soul, because when that's linked away, remember that was on the field, so it gets sent away to the graveyard. So you'll get your X-Saver at the end phase. Now, Blossom, what it does as well, is when it's sent to the graveyard, you'll get to draw 1 card, but, out of your hand, 1 card must be put back to the bottom of the deck. So hopefully you have some more cards. If it's just you draw that 1 card, it's going to go back to the bottom of the deck. But at least have 3 cards in your hand, or just the, you know, you draw and then you have 2 cards in your hand. One of those cards must be put to the bottom of the deck. That's Blossom. Draw 1 card, yes, but then out of your entire hand, or hopefully not just that 1 card, 1 must go back to the bottom of the deck. Blossom. He's like your number 1 theme. I would go as my number 1 type of thing I would go with. Maybe 16 attack, oh wow, but he's my number 1 move I would want to do for. Sheller, and the Rampant. 3-3, well, a 3, and then this is a 2. Sheller, okay. Beast Warrior, Wing Beast. During your opponent's, so Sheller first. During your opponent's main phase, quick effect, you can special summon one level 4 or lower Beast Warrior or Wing Beast monster from your hand or graveyard, but negate its effects. Also, return it to the hand. Oh, return to the during the end phase. My mistake. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can make all monsters your opponent currently controls lose 300 attack for each monster type monster you control until the end of this turn. Only once per turn. Now, I would not depend on this, but sometimes you're just gonna have to make your 3. So it's like no choice, but you gotta do it. And then Rampant is just a 2-link. Okay, this one you need 2 Tri-Brigade monsters. This one is 2 Tri-Brigade monsters. Any of the others does not matter by what kind, but this one has to be by Tri-Brigade monsters. You can discard 2 cards, then target one of your banished level 4 or lower Wing Beast monsters, special summon it. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 Tri-Brigade spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. Then place 1 card in your hand on the bottom of the deck. Also, you cannot special summon, okay, yeah. That effect I would not depend on, but, you know, a 2 you might have to make. But that one you need 2 Tri-Brigade monsters. And then the big one right here, this is the Tri-Brigade Omnibus. This is like the number 1. And of course, I'm using 3. This is the only one you would want to run 3. And he is so powerful and he is so good. Okay, link 4. Tri-Brigade Omnibus. Okay. This card is special summon, and yeah, just make your 4. So even if you wanted to already, your Blossom, here's your 2, and then you made like 2 more, there you go, there's your 4, you go into Omnibus, and then when it is sent away, draw your card. Now, I'll explain Omnibus now. If this card is special summon, or if another Beast Warrior, Wing Beast monster is special summon to your field, you can banish 1 card on the field. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 Beast Warrior, Wing Beast monster from your deck to your hand, whose level is less than or equal to the number of your banished Beast Warrior, or Wing Beast monsters. Then, you can use only the effect of Tri-Brigade Spirit Omnibus once per turn. And yeah, huge one right here. That's the number 1 Link monster you want to try to get. You want to try to go into. So then, since you're using 1s, oh, my mistake. What I didn't have in here that I was using as well is 1 for 1. I just didn't put it in yet. But yeah, 1 for 1. It's only because you're gonna go for your Nerval, and then also your Raga Girl. So yeah, Relinquish Anima is what you're going to be doing. No more Link Karibo for your level 1. SP Little Knight, it's cheap now. It's not a like a $119 card. They got reprinted, so SP Little Knight. Access Code Tucker. Unchained Abomination. Link 4, 2 monsters, including a Link monster, which you are going to be doing a lot. Your Goddess World, Closet, Close World. And then just, yeah, only 3 Link monsters. Synchro monsters. Materia Beast, X-Saber Honey, and an X-Saber Gothams. Okay. Materia Beast, you need a Earth Tuner. X-Saber Airbalm is a Earth, and it must be a 5, but okay. Use your Caress. That's 5. And any other Earth monsters. Everything is Earth except for the Cerebral. Fabled Cerebral, which is a light. When a spell card is activated, quick effect, you can discard the top 2 cards from your hand to negate the activation, negate the spell card, and destroy it. X-Saber Honey. Any tuner, as long as you're making a 6, when it is special summoned, synchro summon, successful, well, synchro summon, sent to the field, select up to 3 spell trap cards your opponent controls, destroy them. Only on that turn. It's not once per turn, only on that turn. X-Saber Golems is a 9, but, okay. 1 tuner or more Earth synchro monsters in the field. Now, pretty much a 3, and then your 6, that's Voltron. That could be your 6 right there. I mean, your 9. Should be 1 X-Saber monster from your on the field. Discard, discard 1 card your opponent controls. See, just 3 synchro monsters, but the whole entire deck is most likely linking. As I say, I don't like to link, but I like the X-Sabers, and then I had no choice but to add in, I guess I gotta go Brigade, since I think Brigade's the best way for me to do. Best way for me to go. Yeah, linking is, you know, an okay, like, okay, yeah, it's pretty powerful with linking. Well, any deck, you know, any deck, most likely decks right now, they depend on linking. And I'm sure there are players who have done Tri-Brigades, but they don't go Tri-Brigade X-Saber. They go Tri-Brigade Pure, or I don't know what they put in there, but it's not Tri-Brigade X-Saber. I know that. But if you want to play for fun, why don't you try something like this? So yeah, here's a little example I'll show you of doing Blossom. So for example, Rescue Cat, Tribute, Dark Soul, Nervo, from Rescue Cat. Link now, okay, as well as also what you're going to be doing. Search for your X-Saber. I mean, okay, Dark Soul. Search for your X-Saber, but at the end phase. And then when special summon, sent to the, well, not when it's special summon. Well, anytime this card is sent to the graveyard, of course, search for your Tri-Brigade. Now you go into Blossom. Blossom will let you special summon, if you have one, special summon. Then if you link again, that goes to your 3. Then when sent away, you're gonna draw a card. So that's like, yeah, you want to make as many as you can in here. So that's like you go into Blossom, or if you did make Blossom, so let's say you have Blossom on the field. Well, then here's how I'm going to show you how Omninus goes. Remember, 4, right? And you have Caress in your hand, Cerebral and Caress. You have Blossom on the field. So I'm just giving you little examples of how you would summon out Omen. Discard special summon, discard, special summon. Now you have the effect of you can banish. Maybe that's not what you want to do. You want to see 1 1 2 2 4. Ominous. Draw your card. Now I'll tell you something about the about careful. And this is why I'm saying being careful. Remember what their pointers are. Be careful where you're gonna put your pointers at. So let's say you go into Blossom. Okay, it points to there. There's no. It's only points to the link, but it points to your zone right here. Be careful where you're putting your. Be careful where you're putting them at, and where you can put them at. So yeah, it points to right here, so you can link if you want to into here. If you go into Ominous, it points to here, it points to here. Blossom has no pointer, so you can't do it to here. You'd have to put it to where it can point to. And then it does have a pointer to here as well. So even if you still wanted to link into another one, point it to where it can point to. See, Little Knight has no pointer to pointer here. Doesn't do it. But it does. See, if you go over Relinquish Anima, it's no pointer. So you can't do it to anywhere here. Because no pointer, no pointer. So just be careful where you're doing this. Because what if you did your synchro here? This is maybe somewhere you wanted to point it, or you wanted to link, but you cannot move this. You're just stuck. So sometimes you just want to put it to here, your synchro. Because it's, yeah, you can put it anywhere now. It doesn't have to be like the rule before where you can only have it here. No, it can be anywhere now. So just be careful what you're doing. See, like right here, your goddess. Points, 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 points. Can't do it because there's no pointer, no pointer. You can because there's points to here. You can because of points to here. Even if you have like right here, right here, right here, and you have your goddess right here, it only points to your opponent. So yeah, your opponent can link there too. Just be careful where you're putting these at and where you can put these at. So don't point it where, you know, it's gonna be like you're gonna try to cheat. No. Tell the truth. So yeah, these are successful because this points to it. So yeah, if I went to access code talker, doesn't point to, so it doesn't go. This does point to it, and this, okay, so only access code talker points to right here if I were to do access code talker. So that's the thing about linking. You just got to be careful what you're doing. Be careful because you want some space to where you're going to be link summoning. Same goes for Fusion Fusion Exceed as well as also. That's the way it goes. I'm just saying, be careful where you're putting where you're linking, because you want some space. And then just, yeah, Brigade. Brigade X-Saber, I would say, but it's most likely Brigade. But since I love the X-Sabers and I had to add it with something, okay, I guess Brigade's my only option. I tried other ways until Brigades came out. I'm like, so I put away my X-Saber deck because I'm like, what's gonna help me? It's, you know, I can't go pure X-Sabers anymore because it's not so consistent fast as the way I would want it to be. And it was a synchro deck, so I'm like, okay, what else can I do? Oh, the Brigades came out. Oh, that works for any beast, beast warrior, wing beast deck. It can even work for the harpy ladies. It works with anything. It works with the gladiators. So then, alright, fine. Brigades. I'll go with Brigades. And yeah, there's the deck. So it's not pure, and it's not using those you're not playing those cards. Because I don't like them. Let me rephrase that. I hate them. So then, that's the deck. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll be showing a video now of how this deck is played. I'll be speaking to y'all later. Peace.